Hey, good morning, everybody. Sarasota Tim coming to you from the casino parking lot back here in the RV parking in Laughlin, Nevada. Having a great time. Got many days to go still, and got a few things to talk to you about this morning. First, let me have a sip of this coffee. I tried to go cowboy coffee this morning, and I made the Barris coffee and took a swig of it black, and I got no problem doing that if I didn't have any cream. But then I kept thinking about my hazelnut over there, and I added that to it, and I'm telling you, this is some good coffee. That is the best cup of coffee I ever drank in my life. Really is. Barris coffee, sent to me from Miss Deb, the retired barber. So I'm going to refill. I'm going to show you what's going on right here. I had the generator going a few minutes ago, and I have the power cord hooked up to the bushwhacker right now, the cramper. But I also have a lithium battery that I'm going to go ahead and bring back to full charge a little later. It's at 74%. It really doesn't need it. But I plugged the coffee pot in there just so I could turn the generator off, because this will totally do it. And so I could talk over it. And look at this guy right here. He's got a Dodge, not a Dodge, a Monaco RV diesel pusher. I was thinking of Dodge Monacos. Got him a Jeep Wrangler. He's on his way back to Washington State. And he was in Sunrise, Sunshine, Sun City. That's where he stays in the winter. And they're going back home now. So a lot of people are preparing. He's leaving a little early, I guess, but a lot of people are preparing to go back where it's warmer now in the summer and enjoy their other home. And I was telling him about it, asking him about it actually, and he was telling me it was nice. I said, well, I'm looking at a place right here over in Bullhead City. And he said, well, the problem with that, and I'm like, yeah, what is it? Is you're too close to the casinos. I don't have that problem. I really don't. I got no issues with gambling or drinking anymore. That's for that fact. Oh, what was that? Rude, slurping? Listen, folks, I got to talk to you guys. I've alluded to the fact, get all these notifications coming in. I've alluded to the fact that I'm interested in buying another camper, a teardrop, that I can stand up in with a shower and a bathroom. And it's amazing. I made a couple of videos on it. Man, was I ready to pull the trigger. Was ready. Breaking news, keeping what I got. You know, I talk a lot about God on my channel, and I talk about listening to your heart and listening to an umption, listening to your, something will nudge you. And something this morning when I woke up was nudging me into a remorse feeling. And what my thinking is, okay, I have this. This is not affecting my gas mileage too much. This is a go anywhere thing. This can do anything all they can do out there, except it doesn't have a bathroom in it. And this is amazing. I love this little thing. I really do. It's a fantastic, I got a good deal on it. I can sell it for probably more than I gave for it. And I probably never will sell it now, because I came out here and I don't have the title to it. It's at home, and I have to sell it to buy the other one. And the other one is brand new. It's never been used, but it's a lot of money. And I'm thinking, all right, is this camper, is that camper I wanted to buy? Is it a $10,000 more camper, for a bathroom and be able to stand up in it? And so after talking to a couple of people that I really trust, they were just not persuading me. And a lot of you, it's been 50-50 in the comments are like, hey, what you got's fine, or that you look for something else, or think about it. And a lot of people are like, hey, that's a great looking camper, buy it. So, and that's what I was gonna do. I really love it. But after talking to a couple of people that I love dearly, and everything. And they didn't try to persuade me. They just pointed out the things that I already knew. I just wanted to hear them. And I do trust in God to have people also speak to you besides his nudging. And I just feel that I'm not going to want to sit inside of a camper. You know, when I go out traveling, I'm driving all day, and when I get somewhere I want to go, it's to sleep in. And for cooking, I didn't want to cook in that little thing and smell it all up with the food smells and everything. And that one area right in front of the kitchen stove is the only spot to stand up. If I were to make the bed in the back a permanent bed, which is what I was thinking about doing because I have all these bedclothes, if I wanted to put it up into a dinette, and it's very small, where do I put all my bedclothes? And it doesn't have any more, a lot more but storage than this does. But this is my storage unit. This is all set up with the generator, the propane, the back seats are out, the refrigerator is in there. It's a big enough refrigerator. I've got the lithium battery running it. It can run on the truck too when I'm not using the battery. I just need to remember to switch it over so that I don't have to use my battery down, and only at night when I sleep. And that makes that battery last twice as long as to just leaving it like I did since I've been here, just leaving it in the battery. But when I drive, I need to unplug it from that battery and put it in the 12 volt of the truck. So, let me have to have some more of this delicious coffee. Look what this guy's got right here. He's got him a double axle fifth wheel. And it looks like he's from, I don't know, I can't read that tag. It's a dually diesel that'll pull it. So people get, you know, they got wives, they live in them, they got family, and they need these bigger units. That teardrop that I was looking at, although you can stand up in it, it only has a 9-gallon black tank. And then if you can't dump that, you have to be at a campground where you're paying, find a place that you pay for a fee to do it, and it's going to be required often because it's only 9 gallons. It's a very small black tank. And, you know, you can stop at a gas station. There's got them at the truck stops, the way I'm traveling. This right here is cute. This can be sold easily. This is not an arm and a leg. This isn't a problem pulling. This is suiting my need. For a person traveling around like I'm doing solo, this is really all I need. I have the most comfortable bed. I've got air conditioning, I've got furnace, I've got TV. I've even got that digital antenna, which I didn't see on the teardrop. And I gotta have my Grit TV. But I just had some remorse, and I'm thinking, I don't need to spend the money. I don't mind if it was gonna be a good deal. And if I sold this and got what I wanted for it, the difference would be where I could still sell the other one day for what I gave or very little less, and I got use out of it. But I have all this set up. And in combination, it just works. I mean, I'm not in there. I'm not gonna be in any camper during the day. I'm gonna be sitting out here in a chair or out doing things, riding the bike, making videos. I mean, unless it was raining. All right, so it rains, or you sit in the truck, or you go lay down and watch TV in there. That's what you do. You know, you got to be tough. So anyway, I decided that this kitchen, this galley, is too bitchin'. I just love it. I just can turn that eye on. I'm gonna put my table out here, which I don't have right now. This white table right here. Where is it? It's right below that extension cord down there in my chair. I don't have half of what I have to make this so, it's very windy today, so I wouldn't want to put my little tent up. I'm not even going to be sitting in that. You know, good thing it wasn't but $100, but it'll come in handy one day. I have it if I need it. And if there's not a restroom around, I've got a way to use the restroom. But right now I've got the casino, I got truck stops, I got gas stations, I got rest areas, and I got a bucket. I mean, it's not worth $10,000 difference to me or more to have a bigger, heavier. I have a Flagstaff. I have a beautiful camper. If I want to move out here, I'm bringing that out here and I'm going to live in that. That is my home. That isn't going anywhere. I would never, but you can't believe a damn thing I say. I wouldn't sell that. I mean, I got a good deal on it. It's amazing. It's brand new. It's beautiful. And it's really a home. I mean, and for one person or two. So if she comes along one day, I can make her the queen of my double wide trailer. But we'll get us a place one day. I mean, I want the lady to be comfortable. But right now I'm a solo guy. I'm just crushing it out here. I'm traveling. I'm living life. I'm seeing this beautiful desert. I want to go see more. And it's just way too easy right now. And also that camper, I wanted it because it was never been used. Nobody's ever sat on that toilet. But, and I was going to get a good price on it, a very good price. But I've had a lot of you send me links to that same unit that was about the same price. There's no shortage of them. It's not like you can't get one. And so, you know, there's that too. And here's the other thing. I don't have the title to this. I'm 3,000 miles from home. I'm rushed to try to sell it. I'm sleeping in it right now. I'm parked behind a casino. It's not out where it can be seen and be, you know, sold. I can put it on Facebook Market, which I did. I'm going to delete the ad. It's just the numbers and the timing isn't right. I don't need it. I have something. If I didn't have this, hey, that's a very interesting looking trailer, and I could have started that way. But I've adapted. I just love the cozy feeling inside. I've got an air conditioning that's whisper quiet. I watched some YouTube videos on that little guy, and there's Facebook pages, and I have a subscriber, Mr. Todd, who has a wealth of information about him. He owns one. He has the bigger one, the Mini Max, he has the Max, not the Mini Max, which is 21 feet long, and it has a bigger room in the back. It's a little different, you know, looks the same, but it's much larger. And I got on the Facebook page and I joined it and all that, and I'm going to be canceling out because I'm just going to keep what I have. So those that have what they have, they're happy with what they have. These people out here, they're happy with what they have. We used to say that when I had my sand rail years ago. A guy would have a dirt bike, or he would have a quad, or he'd have a three-wheeler, or he'd have a different sand rail, or he'd have a different RV from somebody else. One guy would have a pop-up camper. Everybody liked what they had, especially the dune buggy part, or the part that rides out in the desert, their toy. They were happy. They were having the experience. They were having the fun. I'm having an experience. I'm definitely crushing it.